What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Child, what's going on, y'all? Y'all want to know what time it is? It is 12:46 Tuesday morning. Okay, and I feel annoyed by the fact that this is out late. And y'all know what it is. If you come to my channel and you come year after year after year, you know I do the BET Awards literally right after the BET Awards go off. That's one of my favorite reviews to do because I love the show regardless of how trash it may be. Girl, I will still tune in and support because, you know, that's just my time. So when the BET Awards came on this Sunday, let's just go there. Let's just go there, okay? Because first of all, a lot of us did not know that the BET Awards was coming on this year or at the time that it usually comes on this year because we literally saw either barely to none promo, okay? I said literally, if it wasn't from Kevin from the Scorpion Show, who tweeted probably like a few days before the show was supposed to come on and said, wait a minute, so the BET Awards is coming on and you ain't even see no promotion for it. This ain't how it used to be back in the day. This is something that we used to be so hyped for and we used to look forward to all the time. And I was like, wait a minute, the BET Awards coming on this Saturday? I said, oh, wow. And the whole thing of it is, I thought because I literally thought that they were just going to be doing because I saw a commercial about, you know, celebrating the 50 years of hip hop. That's it. That's it. And then, you know, I'm just like, what happened to the promotion? What was the promo? And I get it, you know, because in my mind, I'm thinking like, listen, the writer's strike is going on at this point. The MTV Movie Awards, they kind of cut theirs and did theirs like we did it. The award shows was being done from home and all that stuff. From what I was seeing clips of, people was accepting awards at home. They didn't actually come there because of the writer's strikes has literally started then. And so, you know, the host dropped out and all that stuff and woo because they were supporting the writers. Understandable. And I thought that they was going to do the same thing with the BET Awards or literally thought that they was just going to like push it back because you know, wasn't nothing wrong with the BET Awards coming on next month, okay? You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. And I was like, well, if y'all still knew that y'all was going to put this on, what happened to the promo? Who dropped the ball in the marketing department? Because back in the day, baby, everybody be like, girl, you can't, are you watching the BET Awards? Bitch, I cannot wait. Who performing? So-and-so performing, so-and-so performing, this. Baby, I can't wait to tune in. You will see billboards. I mean, big billboards. You will see billboards on buses, billboards on buildings, billboards on just the regular billboards. You will see commercials every freaking, it will be like every other freaking commercial would be them reminding you that the BET Awards coming on. And they started it off probably like 2 months before the BET Awards was supposed to come on. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck happened? Who dropped the ball? Who is in charge of BET? Baby, Tyler Perry ain't got it together yet. You know, he ain't even got it. He ain't signed the dotted line. We don't even know if he really gonna get the peoples or whatever. But at the same time, I just felt some type of way. Like that was really messed up. That we really didn't get no promo. But for the most part, this theme of the 2023 BET Awards was not. It basically was the BET Hip Hop Awards. It basically was the BET Hip Hop Awards. Now it's making me feel like what exactly is going to go on at the BET Hip Hop Awards. But then again, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to put maybe some of the people or whatever that they did not put in this particular show, in the main show, on the BET Hip Hop Awards. And I'm talking about the ones from back in the past, you know, some little pioneers or whatever, because it was heavily male influenced. We didn't get any women up there to really do, you know, back in the day. We got a couple, but we didn't really get, you know, like the old school. Where was the Missies? Where was the Lil' Kims? Where was the Foxy? You know, she can hear like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We saw Raw Digger, which was cute. Who else, baby? Y'all couldn't get salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's here, and we in effect. Girl, listen, push it good. You couldn't get them. Girl, they always looking for a gig, okay? They here and there everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow, what was going on? Who else they could have got? Queen Latifah, baby, some of these people ain't doing shit. Like I said, Missy Elliott, she could have popped up. Missy Elliott, girl, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt some way about that. So I'm just going to hope maybe they're going to put them in the hip hop awards. And then, of course, they're going to bring up the other artists that we didn't see. Because it was mainly old school hip hop, like the beginning of hip hop, which I had no problem with. You want to know why I ain't had no problem with this year's award? Because I knew damn near every song and everybody that was up on that stage this time. I was like, yes. I said, damn, bitch, am I old or am I just cultured? And I feel like it's the latter. I'm cultured because I knew who the people was. I knew who everybody was this year. I said, all right, bitch, I'm in the know now. Because usually, bitch, sometimes I be sitting here looking at some of these awards just to look at these awards and I be like, who the f is that? Like when it get, especially when it gets to the white people, I say, girl, who the hell is this? But this year, it was cool for what it was. And the reason why y'all didn't get this when y'all needed to get this, because usually, like I said, I record and I watch it and I love to watch. I will put the Real Housewives of Atlanta to the goddamn side and I will watch BET Awards when it first come on. Because, baby, that's when we get our tweets off. That's when we have a good ass time. We come together as a family. We have fun. We talk shit. We be shady and we be laughing and we enjoy the show even if you say you didn't. Okay? If you sat there and you watched the whole thing, bitch. All right? But at the same time, I was looking forward to it even though I had just found out about it. And then it was raining off and on Sunday. The Pride Parade got a little rained out for like a good 5, 10, 15 minutes. And then the sun came out and it continued. I was on my way to work during that time. Come home, and as soon as I came in, it just started to rain a little bit. And then it stopped. 7 o'clock come when the awards come on, baby, all of a sudden it went a torrential rain, tropical rain, all that shit. I said, what the fuck? And then the cable and everything just went the fuck out. And I said, child, you know what? Maybe I should just go back to streaming like I was. You know, I said, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. And I ain't finna do no partial stuff, so I had to wait. And because the stuff was knocked out, it wasn't letting me go on demand to get it and rewind. I was so pissed off, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Because y'all would have really got the emotion when the shit happened. Okay? Let's start off right here. I don't really... I didn't watch the BET pre-award show. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch that. Girl, I just didn't care at this point. I really just wanted to get to the award show because I knew it was going to be like 15 hours. And I didn't want to add another 10 hours to it, either looking at the pre-award show. But let's talk about a couple of people. Not JT. Well, we'll talk about her in a second. What was I about to say? Scrappy and Diamond. Now, I had seen a post on the Neighborhood Talk that said Bambi and Scrappy's divorce is final. And then it's a possibility that Scrappy is showing up with Diamond to the red carpet to the BET Awards. I said, girl, what? Now, let me tell you something. I'm not finna do all this take back, spin the block on bitches that fucked me over or left me dry or whatever and didn't choose me, and that's either nigga or bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not finna do that, okay? And not for no big, and I'm not for nothing. You know, it ain't always about money or whatever, but if multiple people are saying that you having money issues, baby, wait till you get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Scrapolo. Scrappy was on that goddamn red carpet or whatever color carpet it was. Did y'all see the picture? Why were they posing? Y'all together. We know y'all together. Y'all taking pictures together. But it was so awkward and it looked so weird because he over here, Diamond over here, Scrappy like this. I said, what the fuck was you smoking before you came out? I said, do it again. He was like, I said, oh, shit. His shit looked crisp, okay? It looked straight up out of 2010, bitch, and it was crisp. I was looking for the creases up in his damn pants. I said, all right, you just hot as hell. And then you look at Diamond, and I said, why? The way that the picture was looking, it looked like they put they took separate pictures and somebody photoshopped them together. It just didn't look, it didn't look right, okay? And you wanna know why it really didn't look right? He was high as hell. They had all that space in between them. And I said, what are we trying to put off here, okay? If y'all wasn't, why are we on the carpet together if that is a real picture, you know? But then we see Diamond, and I was just like, Diamond looks like she got her clothes from the $7 store. And I don't even think the $7 store is still around. Y'all know when I went to Puerto Rico, they had a rainbow out there. I said, what, bitch? Girl, I was so shocked. I said, not a rainbow. You know, but around my house, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of Hispanics that used to go up in the rainbow, blacks and Hispanics. So I said, it's on par, it's on par. But baby, that shocked the fuck out of me. I was like, rainbow? Bitch, of all stores, that's what we gonna roll up on. But yeah, so Diamond just looked real cheap. Diamond just looked real tortured. Okay, Diamond just, she looked raggedy as fuck. I can't, and I've seen her look better. Even when she was on the real, no, not the Real Housewives, but Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this current season. One of the episodes, I believe it was the first episode, and Scrappy had a show, either the first or the second episode, he had a show, and then he went outside to go talk to Diamond, and they came back in. What she had on in that moment, she looked good as shit. Okay, I was like, that's probably one of the best I've seen Diamond look. And then you gonna come to the BET Awards, bitch, we ain't seen you on an award show in a long time, and you come to the BET Awards looking like that. Granted, you ain't gotta be all dressy like we finna go to the Met Gala, or we finna go to the orchestra or whatever, and you gotta be to, nah baby, you could have did a little bit better. It literally looked like she got that shit after 2002. She ain't know what the fuck she was doing. The hair wasn't it. Now the hair could have passed if the clothes was okay. The clothes just wasn't it. It just looked, I was about to say a little crack-ish, and I don't want to do that because I do kind of like Diamond, but you know, it was weird. You got Scrappy there. And then you got her ex there from them franchise boys, okay? Them franchise boys, the tall one that was on the stage. I said, God damn, what went down up in the thing? But I will say, besides some of the people, you know, besides them, I surprisingly, from what I saw, because I ain't look up everybody, and I really didn't want to look up everybody. I saw some of the people that came down my timeline, and some of those people just did not look right. Just hilarious. And Coco Jones, shout out to Coco Jones. The only thing that I really didn't like about her red carpet look was the way that her titties were in the you know, the red strap. Girl, I just didn't like that. I just didn't like that part. It just looked awkward. It looked weird. I'm just gonna be honest, and she's a beautiful girl, and I just really wasn't feeling that. Everybody else looked like trash. Okay, Summer Walker probably had the best look. Okay, and she looked the best that I've seen her in a long time. And I was like, what? Her and Lil Meech, they was together. I said, after all of that bullshit, y'all gonna show up together. I said, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Bitch, when I saw that, I said, well, shit. Everybody showing up with they man and they sad chick and they sad bitch and all that stuff. Where the fuck is Jonathan Major and Megan Good? Now, see, if you really wanted to cause and let the world stop, they should have showed up at the BET Awards and we would have been like, oh, okay. Okay. You want to get some niggas on your side, show up to the goddamn award show, okay? But hey, it is what it is. You listen, Jonathan, I really feel like Jonathan Majors is not going to go to jail. I really feel like he probably might get up out of this thing because I was reading some stuff and I said, And, you know, my initial thought was, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, and I fuck being PC right about now, and you can feel how you want. When that whole case came out, listen, bitch, I said, see, this is what happens when you fuck around with white girls. Do you not understand and listen and see so many examples of what happens when you fuck around with white girls, okay? I'm just saying, a lot of y'all thought the same thing, but we had to be PC about it. But bitch, I had to take that veil off for a second. Okay, veil back on. Anyway, So that was that. JT looked like she was gonna go to somebody's funeral, and in 9 out of 10, it probably was Uzi. It was Uzi's. Okay, I said, what the fuck? When I tell you the BET Awards was like extra ghetto this time, and you know what? I didn't have a problem with it at all. I said, you know what? Shake the bitch up, okay? Shake the bitch up, girl. Uzi. First of all, we get into the show. Now, from what I was seeing and looking at some of the tweets about the pre-show, the sound wasn't on, okay? Now, granted, I understand we ain't got no writers or whatever, but what happened to the sound technicians, okay? Who was doing the audio? Y'all wasn't getting paid? Did y'all just pack it up and just get informed to come in and y'all just didn't do no pre-rehearsal or whatever? Like, what is going on? What is happening? You know, and you want to know what bothered me? How come they ain't do no... I know it was a 50th anniversary of hip hop, but bitch, it was like the 14th or whatever. I don't give a damn. Michael Jackson's anniversary of his passing, y'all could have did that unless y'all gonna do something real nice next year, okay? Because it's gonna be the 15th year that he passed away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying y'all should have did something, but we'll get back to that probably whenever it pop up. So you had technical issues, you had mic issues, you had audio issues, and I was really confused as to what's going on. Okay. I said, well, shit, that's the pre-show. Well, maybe they'll have it all together in the main show. Baby, the whole conversation that we was having was, now that we'd have found out who, or that the fact that the BET Awards was happening, who the fuck is the host? No one. I said, what? And the way they did it this year, it was so weird. Okay, it was so weird. Usually when we look at the show, and I've seen award shows where they didn't have a host, and it went off practically without a hitch because they had writers to still have presenters come out and to, you know, segue into the next and all this stuff, and it just flowed. This time it wasn't that. It was too many awkward silences, too many awkward pauses trying to get the people on the stage. All of a sudden, you know, let's say somebody perform, and then they'll be like, the awards nominations for best so-and-so, and then they'll list the nominees, and then all of a sudden we'll go to the stage and we'll see people on the stage that's presenting, that's going to present the award to the people. Imagine they wasn't even on the stage when they said these are the nominees. That was MC Light up in the booth, bitch. And I was just really confused because that ain't how it go. You had a presenter come out and they do their little, you know, little skit or whatever, and then they be like, the nominees for best so-and-so are, and then they do all the little things, list them or whatever. I'm so excited. I can spit. And then you open it up. And the winner is so-and-so and so-and-so. No, they did that shit in reverse. And I was really confused because not only did they put the nominations out first and then they had the people come out there to present it and say who the winner was, they had them doing their little skits in the middle and talking about this and talking about that. And then they say, and the winner is. And I was just like, who idea was this? That was dumb as hell, okay? It was confusing, and I didn't like it. But anyway, let's get into the actual show. Like, baby, everybody was dressed like the fuck. I could not believe it. Everybody literally was dressed, I ain't gonna say disgusting, but I don't know. Everybody was dressed for different occasions, okay? Everybody was dressed for literally different occasions and everything. And you want to know what bothered me also this, before we get into the actual show, I know y'all like, damn, Ashley, get to the thing. Girl, I had to talk about everything because, you know, I was actually looking. I ain't fast forward through shit. I actually looked at everything. I was looking at the crowd this time. And I hope I wasn't the only one. And I noticed besides the people that came there to actually perform, there was no real star power there. And I'm talking about star power. We already knew Beyonce wasn't going to be there because Beyonce is on tour. That's fine. I wasn't expecting it, so nobody else should be expecting it, and nobody should be in their feelings about it because, again, she's on tour. Lizzo, of course, wasn't going to come now. I don't even know if Lizzo been at the BET Awards. She probably have. I just don't remember. She's also on tour because she was nominated for a couple of awards as well. And other people, they just wasn't there. Meanwhile, I'm looking at the audience, and the only reason why I bring that up, because I'm looking at the audience, and the audience is practically filled with nobodies. it's barely celebrities in the audience. It's either social media influencers or people that they sold the tickets to fill up the first floor of the arena, the auditorium, because no one was up in the balcony. I was looking and I was like, no one is up there. You know what I'm saying? And usually when they had these awards, the whole thing, all the seats be filled. Boosie was acting an ass, right? He was just turned the fuck up because that nigga just got out of jail. This is probably his first BET award that he ever attended. And they had him all the way in the back. Bitch, it was nobody back there. It was crickets. I said, look at all these empty seats or whatever on this side. What happened? And then as the show was going on, and they kept on panning it out. You could see the empty seats. I said, what the fuck is going on? And it was bothering me because they had so many people that we did not know because they were nobodies in the sense of they're not celebrities or whatever that we would look for, artists or whatever. You know, I was like, who are these people in the front row? Baby Busta get up there on there to get his stuff, and niggas is just recording and everything. Busta was doing his tribute, you know, doing his little performance and everything. People in the audience, I'm looking like, I ain't never really seen nobody just have their phone blatantly out like we at a concert. Granted, it's somewhat like a concert, but it's an award show. Put your fucking phone down, bitch. You can rewatch this shit on TV, okay? I was just like, what is going on? It just didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right with me. And you want to know why else it didn't sit right with me? Because y'all get these social media influencer or whoever the fuck these people are, and y'all get up here and y'all act like y'all too good to just get down, okay? Y'all come in there dressed like you trying to get a nigga or whatever the fuck it is that you trying to do, and then you sit up front and you barely into the shit. When motherfuckers like me and my homies and everybody else and probably y'all, bitch, when the music come on, we going all in, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you ain't never heard this person. Like, they made me so mad because when Uncle Luke came up there and what's the song? I wanna rock. Bitch, everybody know that. I don't give a fuck how old you are, bitch. You didn't see the Players Club. If you don't know anything else, you knew that shit was in the Players Club. I wanna rock. Luke upstairs. They fighting upstairs. Oh shit, what y'all doing down here? I wanna rock. Bitch, you mean to tell me you gonna stand there like this? Bitch, I don't give a fuck if I didn't know the words. I hear the beat, bitch. And 9 out of 10, most of you motherfuckers up in that bitch, you only listen to the goddamn beat to shit anyway before you listen to the lyrics. And you mean to tell me that beat didn't hit you? That beat didn't make you want to shake your ass? I said, what the fuck is this? I said, bitch, is it an age thing? Is it an age thing? Like, I was so mad they didn't give Luke the energy that he needed, okay? Like, this is a day and age where y'all love to shake ass, okay? We love to shake ass and we love to throw it in a circle and all of that stuff and throw it on the stage, bitch. And they just didn't do that. They just didn't do that, and I was really upset. Meanwhile, we get into the actual show. Shout out to Kid Capri because he kept it going for the most part with the DJing and everything. He did a good job. His mixes was good with the new and old. Baby, my face look real good. I got my hair did today or yesterday because today is Tuesday, and I just feel great right about now. And I fucked around and drank something that's gonna keep me up, so that's probably why I got a little bit of energy. So hell, it is what it is. Shout out to Kid Capri. He was doing his thing on the ones and twos, okay? You know, opening up the show, Uzi Vert. Now he's coming down this, on the platform, and I was like, all right. And he got a little mask on or whatever. And you got some songs playing. Like, I really don't listen to Uzi music. Outside of what be playing on TikTok, no, I don't listen to his music just because I just don't listen to his music. Nothing against him. He's a little weirdo, and I'm okay with weirdos, but it is what it is. And so I'm listening and I'm looking and I'm like, why are you singing this song or whatever and you're not really singing the song? It's the track playing because you ain't saying nothing in that mic. And that's what I had an issue throughout the whole night too as well for some people. We'll get to it. Then when he finally get down on the floor, his song, I just want to rock. Okay. You know, I'm so tired of it, but it still goes. You know, you just want to do your hips every time you do it. You want to do the dance when it comes on. TikTok then played that bitch out, and, you know, everybody and their mama just doing it. You know what I'm saying? You saw Beyonce doing it on her tour. So, hey, shout out to him. Okay, he got a real banger on his hands. And he halfway performed it. He did his little move. He said a couple of things, and he let the track do the rest, and he just stood there and let the dancers do the rest. At one point, he literally just stood there like this. I said, what's the fucking point of having a goddamn mic at this point? Meanwhile, him and JT got into it. Girl, now they said it was because, you know, he was sitting next to Ice Spice and he was saying some stuff or whatever. I don't know if he was flirting or whatever. And he even had Ice Spice in the song. Like, he mentioned her in the song, you know what I'm saying? The song that he first was singing when he came down from the rafters or whatever. And JT got pissed off, according to them, according to the people that wasn't there, that just assumed. And then I heard that JT was saying, they said that what really happened was she was pissed off because she lost her seat. And I was like, I'm confused, okay? If you supposed to be sitting there, somebody's sitting there in your seat, I just wasn't buying it. It had to, I believe the Ice Spice shit more than I believe that one, okay? So, on the video what we saw, she hauled off and threw the fuck out that phone. I said, we celebrated 50 years of hip hop and we coming together as a black culture and we on TV and we showing domestic violence. I said, no, this is not what we celebrating. I said, this is a little much. Sit your ass down. I said, we're not finna do this. We gonna act the ass, but we ain't finna act the ass like this. Okay, now we come together to have a good time, not to be fighting and beating each other up, throwing phones and shit. And JT, let me tell you something, you got a good one. Because, bitch, you would have threw that phone at somebody else. It's a possibility they would have got up and hauled off on your ass, okay? No matter who the fuck you are and who the fuck around. You better be glad you with a nigga like Uzi, because bitch, that was a lie. That was a lie. I said, and then you a groupie nigga. Now some people said she said goofy, and it sounded a little like she said, fuck you, you groupie nigga. And I said, give me my fucking phone. I would have said, bitch, get your own shit. You the one thought. I ain't the one tell you to throw that bitch. Okay? Like, they was just doing a lot and then just walked out together. I said, girl, some of y'all been in the same situations. Be mad. And then 15 minutes later, y'all all up on each other. Bitch, what was the point? I just had to get that frustration out. Okay? Like, whatever. Moving on from that. Then after that, you get the Sugar Hill Gang because, of course, again, like I said, it's the 50-year anniversary of hip-hop. Sugar Hill Gang, a hip, a hop, a hippie to the hip, a hip hop, and I was like, all right, you know, they was a hip-hop, let's just stop to the bang, bang, boogie the up, just to get to the bang, the beat. Bitch, I don't ever know all them words, really, you know, because what you hear is not a thing. I'm rapping to the beat. Girl, anyway. That is funny. They do that, the MC Light. I said, oh shit, bitch. They let MC Light come down there out the booth to get on the stage. Okay, they released her, bitch. She was up there doing her. You know, I really wish I gotta get a roughneck. I really want a roughneck. Bitch, that's my motherfucking song. Y'all don't know nothing about MC Light like that, okay? MC Light used to be that bitch back in the day. And even back in the day, I was a little bit confused. Now, if you go back and you look at Janet Jackson's video for You Want This, she was up in the video, right? And she was giving me very much, she was eating Janet Jackson pussy on the set. I just said, like, I'm not the only one who thought that MC Light probably munch on some things. All right, you know, it is what it is, and it's just being honest. Okay, and so when it popped up that she had got married from some dude that she met on a dating app, I was just like, and I'm not surprised that the shit didn't last, but I was just like, it didn't last because your true soulmate is a bitch. No offense, but I'm just saying. It is what it is. But, you know, she was cute. She was cute. She did her thing. D-Nice came out there. I said, D-Nice, you a rapper? You a rapper? I said, oh, shit, bitch. I thought you... Is this DJ D-Nice? I said, oh, you rap a little bit, too. I said, bitch, all right, do your thing. And some people in the audience knew his song and all that stuff. I was like, okay, that's cute. And then Big Daddy came. He came out there, did his thing. He still was trying to dance, you know. And I said, oh, please don't try to hit that split he always do when he do the dance or whatever. And that didn't happen. I said, thank goodness, okay. And then you had him, you know, they put on, he gave a shout out to Biz Marquis. May he rest in peace. And they played, but you say he just the oh, baby, you. I said, damn, I forgot he did pass away. I think he was sick, had complications with diabetes or something like that. You know, check your health. Then we get into the first awards that they showed this on the actual show. I ain't even go back to see who all won stuff on the list that's probably on the website. But from what we see, the first award that was given out was the best new artist. That MC Light said after they came back from commercial break, they was like, and the nominations for best new artist is Ombre, Coco Jones, and somebody else, and Ice Spice, and all this stuff, or whatever. And then we get to the stage, Ray J and Princess is there. And he was like, yo, let me just tell y'all this. First of all, I'm I'm Ray J, and I'm Princess. Yeah. And I'm here with my wife, and I'm just telling like, I done did some things, you know, we trying to get back together, and I'm here, and I'm getting my family back or whatever. And to all the dudes that was up in my wife DMs when we were separated and we weren't together, y'all better fall the fuck back. I see y'all. I said, excuse the fuck out of me, what is going on? When I tell you it was so weird and awkward, I was just like, what is this shit? And then it's like, the winner is Coco Jones, okay? Coco deserved. Now, I would have liked it to either go to Coco, it was somebody else or Dolce. Okay, and it probably was one more. I could have dealt with either one of those, you know. And I was like, okay, cool. And Coco was so surprised. Coco was so like accepted and so genuinely like moved by this. And some people, I hate when I see people be like, why you doing all of this and crying and all this stuff over a BET award? Because one, some of these people, that'll be the only award that they ever get. Okay, the only award that they'll get or get nominated for or whatever. So, of course, it's okay if they have those emotions, all right? And the fact that they're being acknowledged by their peers that look like them, black folks, okay? Fuck the white folks right about now. We talking about us, okay? And as long as us accept us, we good for most people. You know what I'm saying? So I was loving that moment that she had because she deserved. Like, Coco been in the business for a minute. And I'm glad she's finally getting that recognition that she needs. Okay. When she did, she sang, I see you on the stage. Something about your hands on my body. Never did. TikTok done played that shit out. But I love the beginning of it. Ooh, I love that song. I really do. I love me some Coco now. Like some of y'all just not getting onto Coco Jones. A few of us have already known of her, you know, because I remember when she used to do like the impersonation of different artists and stuff, and it used to be so funny. But I'm glad she getting her shine. After that, Lotto came out. She did her songs. What is it? Put It on the Floor. Snatch me out the plastic, I'll be acting brand new. I'm kind of tired of that shit too, okay? But hey, it's popular, so you're going to do what you do. You got a hit on your hand, Lotto. Congratulations, bitch. It would have been cute if the girls came up there and did the remix or whatever. I don't know how many remixes. Is it just 1 or 2 or 3? Girl, I don't know, okay? But you know, Cardi just been getting into a lot of shit lately, and I just be like, God damn, what the fuck is going on? But it is what it is. She got up there, and when they had her up in that, you know, janitorial outfit, and she turned around and they stripped her out the jumpsuit. I said, baby, that ain't plastic that they stripping you out of. That's a goddamn jumpsuit. But all right, you know, you can change the words if you want to. She turned it to Lotto Mariah Carey. I said, oh, who is this bitch? Who is this bitch? Hit us with a tune, okay? And I was just looking. I said, so she got her titties done, or she got a real good bra. Now, I know she said she had plastic surgery. She had some cosmetic surgery done. You know what I'm saying? I think a BBL or whatever. She been talking about it recently. Did she get her titties done? Because I was like, them bitches, or she got a really good bra on, because them hoes was not moving at all. They was giving me stiff. Not stiff wear, no, just stiff, okay? And I was just looking and I was like, God damn. And I felt bad for looking because, you know, I remember her when she was 16 years old, okay? That's when I first saw her, when she was 16 years old on a rap game. And she was 5 in, okay? And I knew she was going to be able to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to see that She's out here flourishing. She got hits after all of the bullshit that she been into or whatever, and she still ain't let that knock her down. I'm proud of her. I just didn't understand how come. I love the performance. I love the performance because mama, one thing that I can't stand about some rappers is that they just get up on the stage and either they hop around or they just stay in one spot. They don't do nothing. They don't entertain. They don't have stage presence or whatever. And she was giving us a whole performance, like dancing, choreography, all of that, and lip syncing at the same time, or not even trying to, okay? And at this point, it's like, what is the point of having a mic in your hand and just put on a cordless mic or an earpiece or whatever, because at this point, you girls are not singing into the mic at all. That backing track was just going for most of the song. And I understand you doing choreography, but bitch, like, what was the point? It was making me so mad because it was like, fuck the song, bitch. Let me just dance my ass off. I said, all right, because I was a little bit entertained. I was entertained bad. I liked it, but I was just like, damn, put the mic up there and make it. If you girls, see, people want to come at you if you lip sync, okay? Sometimes, especially if you're not known for doing a lot of choreography and a lot of dancing, you ain't got your stamina up or whatever. It is fine, okay? You just got to learn how to fucking lip sync correctly, okay? That's just all that it is, so that we don't see it so easily. We have to look at it and be like, is she or is she not? And then 15 minutes after the thing, we realized, oh, bitch, she was. That type of thing, okay? Like, come on, girls, And she won Best New Hip Hop. What she won? I literally said Lotto in her backing track. She won Best Female Hip Hop Artist. Who the fuck won Best Male Hip Hop Artist? Because they showed up didn't show that. I just realized that. She won Best Female Hip Hop Artist. And I don't know, she was trying to either put that shoe on or take the shoes off, and she wound up going on the stage with one shoe on her foot. She was a little extra, she was hyped. I was fine with it. I mean, it's a joyous night. Have fun. Don't come up there just being I hate that. I know some people had an issue with it, but it wasn't nothing wrong with it. Talk about doing all of that over BET Award, girl, shut the fuck up. Did you get nominated? Like, calm down. Then they went into like the East Coast, like they was doing like West Coast, East Coast, South, type of thing, whatever, Midwest. So first we had the New York tribute, then we get the West Coast, because then Warren G came out with Regulate. I said, oh shit. Bitch, not Snoop Dogg, but Nate Dogg, may he rest in peace. Nate Dogg was the nigga back in the day that you would get on the hooks, okay? And your song would either be from right here and put Nate Dogg on the hook. He'll take that bitch from right here to right here. Just go look it up. Nate Dogg had that little laid back voice, and it just flowed. It just flowed, okay? And Warren G still looks the goddamn same. I said, all right, black don't crack. Yo-Yo, don't play with my yo-yo. Okay, Yo-Yo came out there, did her thing. Some of y'all probably, your new girls, your young girls or whatever, y'all know Yo-Yo now because she was on, what was it, Love and Hip Hop. One of these seasons, was it Hollywood? Or was it Miami? No, it was Hollywood. Before they cut it off. She was on there. But, and she was on the family reunion. I think in the first season or the second season, one of those. Then you had Tyga, bitch, Rack City, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, Rack, bitch. That's the only song. And let me tell you something. Before Tyga became Tyga, I remember like his cousin is in Gym Class Heroes, right? So I was a fan of Gym Class Heroes. And then when I realized that his cousin, they was cousins, whatever, I started getting into Tyga's music. And this is before he became Tyga, okay? And now he's just really Tyga. You know what I'm saying? He's back to being that. But before he had that hit, I was into some of his music or whatever. And then when Rack City came off, and it really came out, because people don't get it. Tyga can really rap, okay? Tyga could really rap. And post mainstream success, he could really rap. You know what I'm saying? And then he came out with Rack City, and that took off. And he had a couple of other songs, and then I don't know what else happened, you know, financial roles and all this stuff. He kept on owing money and child support and all that shit. But hey, it is what it is. He still did the goddamn thing. And he did what he had to do. And let me tell you something. This would have been a show. If I ever would have wanted to go to an award show, to a BET award show, baby, this would have been the show that I went to. Okay? Because I knew everything. And the songs was hitting. And I would have had, bitch, I would have been so mad if I was there and be like, y'all dressed up too much. Okay? I get it. But bitch, let the fuck loose. Quit trying to dance all like this, whatever. No, bitch, we gotta go in. We gotta go in like we in the club. And see, that's the problem. Y'all go to the clubs to just stand around. Y'all asses don't dance no more. Because back in the day, and this was prior to my time, I used to see them. Hey, I always go to the club to sweat the fuck out. Okay? Y'all look at niggas weird these days when you see them actually dancing in the club instead of just standing around and sitting in the section smoking on hookah, bitch. Get your ass up. Bitch, I can sit up in my house and cut the lights and dim the lights and put some other different color light bulbs in and you know, turn the music on if I'm just gonna sit here and smoke hookah for free and get the actual alcohol without it being diluted for way cheaper. No, I'm going to the club to fucking dance, bitch. Okay, that's just what it is. And I don't even do that shit. Like, I'm not that type of person. But if the music come on and I'm hitting it, bitch. Okay, you just don't know. Y'all gotta come fuck with me. Y'all gotta come fuck with me. Okay, the shyness go away sometimes when the liquor hit. Okay. E40 came out. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Go down, down, down. Shake them dreads. I said, oh, bitch, yes. And they weren't even giving him the. I was sitting there like, what the fuck, y'all? I'm sitting here going, tell me where to go. Go down, 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 down. What? And I'm sitting there looking at them like this. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Go stupid. Go down, down. And I said, you know what? Y'all not representing right. And I just don't understand. You know, like I said, Coco Jones, she came out there and she performed ICU. Bitch, Coco was the only singer that came out there. And if somebody else came out there, I don't remember. Coco Jones was the only singer that came out there and she did her fucking thing. She got a standing ovation and a real one. And I was just like, you know what? When you did that, you fucking did that. Congratulations to Miss Coco. Tiana Taylor won Video Director of the Year, Spike T. You know, and she wasn't there, unfortunately, but her mama and her people was. Her mama came up there to accept the award, and she said, hold on a minute. Let me call her right quick. She got Miss Mama on the FaceTime, and what was wrong with the internet? The internet wasn't working right. BET, what was happening? The arena, what was happening? Girl, I said, I said, Mama Taylor, hang up and turn your LTE or your 5G on. That's what you need to do so that it can go ahead and without. Because, baby, when Tiana got up there, Mama put her on blast. First of all, she said, girl, what the fuck is going on? She's like, girl, you won. She was like, oh, shit, bitch. And she was like, well, I just want to thank. And then, you know, it was just, you know, God and family and I was like, oh my goodness. That's how it sounded because it kept going in and out because the internet was just, it was giving very much Teddy. What's going on? And I was just confused and I was just, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my goodness. In-call, because it was embarrassing me, all right? But anyway, congratulations to Tiana Taylor because Tiana Taylor really has been doing it. Tiana Taylor has come a long way, and I'm so happy and proud of her, too. King Combs came out there for whatever reason. He introduced somebody. He gave an award to somebody, I think, and I probably just didn't write it down. King Combs also performed towards the end as well. Christian, okay? I'm not gonna call that boy King Combs. He just, you know, King, okay? I'm all here for nepotism for black folks. You know, we have exceptions, okay? You know, we look down on nepotisms to a certain point, but, you know, sometimes we be here for black folks. But that's when they actually got talent and they actually being themselves and not cosplaying their parent. Because when I tell you, just because you look like your daddy, you don't have to do the same thing that your daddy does. Okay, like, it's given very much I'm finna reboot Puff Daddy. That's who he rebooting. He's not rebooting Diddy. He's rebooting Puff Daddy. Okay, and I was just like, I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it for that reason, because everything I see of him is just looking like he want to be his daddy. I mean, that's fine, but having your own personality, I don't know who he is. You're not this person, okay? It's not selling to me, and maybe it's not directed towards me. Devado, he got up there and performed. Lola Brooks got up there. Gotta get her name right. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Okay, it was cute. Forgettable, but it was cute. Like I said, Boosie was clowning up in that audience. Boosie was just glad to be invited to the show. He didn't give a damn where he was. Bitch, and truth be told, since they did that, how come they had them up there? I don't even like and fuck with Boosie, but bitch, they should have had Boosie, Lil Webby, all them. They should have had them up there. Is Hurricane Chris still up in jail or whatever? Because Hurricane Chris, if he isn't, he could have been there, and then we could have got, hey, baby. Hey, baby, see you in the club. Hey, baby. Let me tell you something. When that came out, oh, bitch, all the studs, Black Pride, oh, bitch, when I tell you that shit was hidden, because just about half them studs look just like him. I said, you know what? It was something. Meanwhile, you get the tribute. All of a sudden, we hear one of the Migos songs, right? And then we see two people. Offset was over here. This is when we realized that it was Offset right here, and then it was Quavo right here. And then we see like a rocket in the middle on screen. Y'all, when I tell you, I just sat there for a second like, because they been through a lot. And I said, y'all not finna break up like this. Y'all not finna be, at the last award show, y'all was fighting. Y'all was fighting. And then they came together for Takeoff's birthday recently. And now they was on stage together as the Migos. I said that was probably one of the best moments of the night. That was probably one of the best moments of the night. And I was just like, oh my God, this is wonderful. Cause bitch, bad and bullshit. I said, oh my God. Let me just tell you this. Offset want to be Beyonce. No, Quavo think he Beyonce of the group, but it's really Offset. Because Offset is a true entertainer. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna put that thing on there. All right. Offset really feel like he Michael Jackson, like he done took his whole wardrobe and did it his way. I appreciate it, but Offset also, if you watch his performance, bitch, Offset was ready to ready to hit a 16 count, fuck an 8 count. He was ready to go full out. I was like, all right, moonwalk for us, bitch. Moonwalk for us, bitch, okay? I just said, I was just really happy to see them, you know what I'm saying? And I got really sad at the same time, because it's like, there is no reason why Takeoff should not be here. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas. Anyway, that was good. And then, like I said, Best Female Hip Hop went to Lotto. Trick Daddy and Trina came out, because didn't do the things that I did. I said, all right, Trick Daddy come out looking like Trick Daddy. Okay, I didn't expect much from him. Trina comes out in this red jumpsuit type. And I said, now, is this my TV? Do she look a little scrunch, which made her look a little thick from the side, especially? And then when she turned around, I said, Trina, she a little older, but bitch, I know at one point of Loving Hip Hop Miami, her dude, he wanted a baby or whatever. She said she might try for it. I ain't saying what I'm saying, but I'm saying it look like she a little thickles now. If it's a little happy way, congratulations. And if it's a baby, also congratulations. But I was like, damn, Trina, cause you know now. All right. No, you know that. I said, she should have got a thing. She should have did the baddest bitch too. And then, like I said, Uncle Luke did his thing, and I was doing my thing. I was just really mad that the audience just really didn't give him what he needed. It was just really disturbing to me. Then you had Sexy Red up in the audience. I seen the clip. Y'all saw that. Sexy Red was doing Pound Town, right? Ghetto. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's ghetto as hell, and I was all the way here for it until I see Bobby Jones sit up in that audience right there next to him. And then you gotta see another video that I just saw earlier. And he said, look at these hood heifers, okay? And he was laughing because Krishan Rock had got up there and she was dancing with her too. And that's the thing. Baby, y'all got all these, I go to a award show, and maybe it's because of my age. I don't want to see no. I'm not finna get hyped off for seeing no fucking Natalie Nunn and her can't dress ass. Like, that bitch was dressed. I don't know. Everything ain't for everybody's body type, okay? And what she had on just did not look right on her, okay? It looked a mess. And Krishan looked a mess as well. I was just like, Ice Spice looked a mess too. Okay, y'all love them. Use some Ice Spice. That I did not like her dress on the red carpet. All right, I did not like her dress on the red carpet. I seen her in better things. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't move me. It didn't move me at all. No hate, no shade, no nothing. I just didn't like it. It is what it is. But it was a lie. I said Bobby Jones ain't coming back. And why they ain't do a gospel segment? Now, girl, usually the BET Awards to do a gospel segment. We barely got an R&B segment. We barely got a male hip hop like From Today segment. Outside of Uzi and the Migos. But other than that, we ain't really getting nothing. And I was just really confused about what was going on. I said, is this the Hip Hop Awards or the BET Awards? Which one is it? And I get we celebrating the 50, but y'all literally could have saved some of this for the Hip Hop Awards, because what's going to happen for the Hip Hop Awards? Besides what I said at the beginning, what's going to happen for the Hip Hop Awards? I'm a little confused, okay? And so you got that going on. Chief Keef come out there. This is his first time in like 10 years or whatever. He said that he was banned because he ain't come on 106 and Park. Baby, I'm from Chicago. My cousin actually used to fuck around with Chief Keef. And she loved him, like in love with him. And I just didn't get it. Because she looked how she looked and he looked how he looks. And I said, obviously it wasn't a look thing. That's neither here nor there. That's just to tell you that, bitch, I know who Chief Keef is, and I'm finna drop. I don't know his music like that. I'm just not interested. But besides that, that's the type of shit I don't like. That's the only song that I really know. Other than that, girl, I don't listen to that. What is it, drill shit out here? I really don't. I mean, he did what he did. Then, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you some shit that you might like to hear. I got it. Listen, I said, what? Huh? You know, I was like, all right, come on, yin yang, yin yang, yin yang. Okay, that was cute. I was here for that. You know, and I kept on that clip of when Monique had hosted the BET Awards. He was in the audience saying, huh? And then she was like, and she said, see, take your birth control. That was funny. But also you get Doechii came out there. I loved her performance. Okay. Make your booty pop. And what it is, ho? What's up, bitch? When she got Trillville to come out there, I said, shit. Okay. What it is, ho? What's up? Can I get up in the guts or some shit, bitch? It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty and it's a little late, okay? So don't charge it to the game. Don't charge it to my motherfucking heart, bitch. Y'all already know this is my shit, okay? I love me some Doechii. I'm so glad Doechii is getting her shine. Baby, the memes that I've been seeing about Doechii outfit from that red carpet, they had one where she was sitting there that she was supposed to be Miss Cedar, baby. And I said, God damn. Because it fits so well. She did a real good job. I liked her performance. I liked Lotto's performance. And I liked Coco Jones' performance. I liked all three of those performances other night. Plus the tribute to Busta Rhymes. Those were my top four. And that's because he did that shit himself. Jeezy came out there and tributed, sang one of Shawty Lowe's song, they know. That's my shit. R.I.P. Shawty Lowe. Y'all remember when he was supposed to have WeTV was about to give him a reality show with all his baby mamas and all his kids, and y'all was like, fuck that, bitch. Let me tell you something. We was so, I ain't gonna say we. Y'all was so, and y'all feelings back in the day, y'all just wouldn't let shit rock. Okay, y'all got offended by every goddamn thing back in the day. And I mean, people get offended now, but we see a whole bunch of shit. We see a whole bunch of shit these days that's on TV or whatever. Back in the day, it would be a petition this and a petition that. And y'all will literally get shit cut off before it even started. And that's exactly what happened with Shawty Lo and his baby mamas and all his shows. I said, bitch, I really wanted to see that too. T.I. came out there, did his thing. Master P, make him say, I said, now let me tell you something, Master P. I'm gonna need you to start running around that stage the way that you was running down the stage. Because, first of all, I don't even look at you in that way no more. And what I'm saying is, all I see Master P these days is wearing his suit in a blazer. That's it. Being a businessman. And then you transform back into being a rapper back in your day when you used to do all that stuff. It just looked a little off. But I was really here for it, okay? Because I was like, oh shit, nah. I'm gonna make him say, I was like, and then you know, mystical ass fucked shit up. Couldn't keep his hands and his dick to himself. And now his ass in fucking jail. Because that nigga could have been out there. I'm gonna make him say, I'm gonna make him say, no. Y'all know how mystical was. Anyway, Eric Sermon, I said, bitch, where the fuck your ass been? And Keith Murray? I said, all right. Redman, I said, now listen, Redman. Redman said, I'll show up to the BET Awards, but I ain't gonna show up for the rest of the Power episodes that I needed. I was really disappointed. I heard what his reasoning was, and I was like, nigga, ugh, I get it, but fuck, you really was needed. We really needed you on the show. And he came down on that bicycle. I said, all right, you do what you gotta do. Then, of course, the BET Her Award went to Beyonce. She wasn't there. The Viewer's Choice Award was Beyonce. She on tour, so she wasn't there. Then they did somewhat of, I guess, a reggae section. They went to Jamaica. They went to the Caribbean or whatever, because then all of a sudden, bitch, Dougie Fresh come out there and Lil Vicious come out there. I said, freeze, gotta freeze, freeze. I said, oh my God, listen. And if you listen to the words of the song, Lil Vicious was a little kid singing this shit about dicking bitches down in condoms. We couldn't get... Music is crazy. Music is crazy. Like, the kids really be talking about sex and shit, and you guys are like 12. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then, bitch, you know, they had Mad Lion come out there. I was like, all right. And then my girl, and see, this is where I also got mad again. I don't care how long this is, bitch. Y'all will sit here and watch it, bitch. You sat there and you watched 4 hours of the fucking BET Awards. You could watch an hour plus of this goddamn review because I'm not editing this shit down. Patrick came out there. I want a romantic, I'm talking to my baby and don't let me on. I want a romantic, and then I wanted her to pull up to my bumper, baby. And I was just really mad because the people weren't giving her energy. People wasn't giving her energy. They was like, and I was like, no, bitch, you supposed to, I want a romantic. I said, no, give it to her, bitch. Give it to her. And she looked good. Didn't she try to go to the Lord at first, switch over to, you know, just being a preacher and all that shit? That's what Lady Saw did. I don't think Lady Saw shake her ass for the devil no more. She shake her ass for the Lord these days, you know. The devil be calling, but hey, it is what it is. Then after that, you get Glorilla. She comes out there, and I don't know. I don't know what they trying to do with Glorilla. I don't know if it's her idea, but I just feel like they trying to sexy her up and make her into an image of something that she really wasn't presented to us at first. And she just, I don't know, that sexy sex pot situation that they had her doing on a thing, or she was doing, I don't know who, whatever. I just wasn't buying it. Trinidad Jones, what is this? The Civil Dead. This came out this year. Trinidad Jones in the movie? Or Trinidad James, I should say. Goes all up in my mouth. That shit was my motherfucking song too. I love looking at his TikToks when he be doing his hair. I said, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you got it, flaunt it, bitch. Okay? Glorilla, let's go. It was cute. A lot of these performances were very much forgettable. I'm just gonna tell you that. Mad Skills. Mad Skills came out there and did a 50-year of hip hop wrap up, like a timeline, and that was crazy. I love that. I really did. He did a really good job. He never misses for me. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle disappointed me so much. And I literally heard about her doing the Tina Turner tribute probably a couple of days before the show came on. So it was giving that, and this performance was giving that she was just told about it and she didn't really rehearse it or nothing, or she didn't know the words. And I felt as though if you didn't feel confident in it and you didn't know the song or whatever, you shouldn't have accepted to do it. Granted, yes, we love Patti LaBelle. She is a legend. She is an icon. She's respected. But at the end of the day, you are giving tribute to someone who recently passed, who also is a legend, is an icon, who had a staple on the industry and on the world, and someone that is truly beloved, okay, by everyone, not just us black folks, but everyone. And you, another legend, tributing another legend, the decency and the least you could do was to learn the fucking song. Yes, I understand that they have teleprompters up because when you go to concerts, you see them. You know, in the last few concerts that I've had, they have teleprompters up, you know, so that they can get the words if they need to. Whether it's out in the audience or it's on the stage, there are teleprompters there. But at the same time, Patti LaBelle did not know none of the words. And it had nothing to do with, oh, they always put the teleprompter up there so that they can know the words or whatever. She was not prepared. She did not know none of the words because when she started singing Simply the Best, the actual verse, she was mumbling through it. And I was so mad, and I'm sorry, I was disgusted. I know it's a little harsh or whatever because we love Patti, but we just got to be real. I just thought that that was real disrespectful because you gonna tribute somebody, at least give them the respect and the decency to learn their song. And if you don't feel confident enough to do it, just say you can't do it and get somebody else. BET. I don't know if Beyonce still pissed off at y'all or she just busy, bitch. Y'all should have. Hey girl, you know I know you've been doing some of the. Can we get the recording that you recorded when you did your tribute to Tina Turner and we play that during the BET Awards for the tribute for right now? Or you could have asked Fantasia to do something and send in something, a video, something. I don't know. Somebody else should have did it because I just didn't understand it. I didn't know why they got her, and I just was not expecting that to happen. For you to say, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. Listen, I can't see the teleprompter. I can't see the words. Oh. And I have to give it to the audience because the audience, they were still respectful. They didn't make her feel bad or anything. But it was just, I just was not expecting it. That was the worst. That was the absolute worst. Okay. And Patti has done this before. We know. But to tribute somebody and not know their song. And I don't want to go hard on it because it's Patti LaBelle. But god damn, that made me so mad. That made me so pissed. I said, and this is why I tweeted when Tina Turner passed away, the Grammys, you have months and months, you got more than enough time to get the Tina Turner tribute together, to get the actual singers and the actual performers to come up there and to represent her, you know, show their love, perform, and know her songs. I did not say the BET Awards, and some people was like, and the BET Awards, you think they could do it in a month? I said, no. I said, look what happened with Michael Jackson. And granted, I had to give them a little bit of an exception because Michael Jackson had literally died that week. Okay, that week. So of course they scrambled together something. I wish they probably wouldn't have, but you know, they did what they did. Had Neo up there singing Lady of My Life. And I was so mad because that's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. And I was just like, don't you go nowhere. Y'all could have had me up there singing. Listen, I'm trying to be a little loud because, you know, I'm pretty sure people sleep. But if I was to give y'all these vocals for real, you're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Girl, that sound like an old bitch. You know, like a Anyway, I was just like, God damn, Patti. Now the Grammys, bitch, you learn from this and you better do Tina right. Fuck. Okay? Moving on from that, Fat Joe and Remy Ma came out and did All the Way Up. And bitch, when she did that, I said, all right, now y'all know it was some rumors going around saying that Remy Ma had cheated on Papoose. I didn't believe it. And then when Papoose and Remy Ma showed up hand in hand looking very much in love with each other, I said, yeah, you know, and I know people can be faking that shit, but ain't nothing happened. Those are just rumors, okay? I don't believe it. And then Fabulous came out and did Breathe. And then Styles P, I get high off your melody, high on your melody, high, 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 every day. Bitch, I was like, oh my God, take me back. Girl, we had music. We had classics. Because that is the thing. And I hate to say this, and I hate to sound like, oh my God, we're literally at the point where we're sounding like our parents or older people that was in our families that was like, what type of bullshit is y'all listening to? Because now I'm saying it. And I'm like, none of the kids these days are putting out lasting stuff that's just gonna make an impression, that's gonna be so memorable years to come. A lot of y'all putting this bullshit out that is just like literally bullshit, okay? But that, ooh, it's a song that came out and you remember exactly where you were when you first heard it. And that is what Styles P I Get High is, you know? And then Ja Rule, well, what up, you what up, my baby? Listen, Ja Rule used to be the nigga back in the day. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay, Ja Rule used to have that shit, you know. He used to put hits after hits after hits. And then when 50 came in and knocked his ass down, I don't know what happened. Child, you know. Meanwhile, Ice Spice came out there and did Munch and what's that song? Princess Diana? Is that what it's called? I don't have nothing against Ice Spice. I like the fact that she has the success that she has. And that's just about it. I did listen to her little EP or whatever. I wasn't moved like everybody else was. I didn't think it was bad. I just did not get the hype. And maybe, again, it's the age thing for me. I don't know, but it's not something that I'm going to dog her out about. The only issue that I have about Ice Spice is the fact that she gets on stage and she's been on stage multiple times already and her stage presence has not improved for me. I don't want to see nobody just, okay, we know you pretty, or, you know, you're a cute girl. We know that you got an ass on you a little bit. You could do that. But what else can you give? What else can you give? It's old. It's old to me. It's not moving me. And that's probably why I just can't really get into it like that. Because, like I say, it is no hate. It's no shade. I don't have a problem with it. I just would like to see more. I want to see more of what she can do, like, performance-wise. And I get she's a rapper, but you can do a little bit more. You could do a little bit more. I need artist development. That's just all it is. Artist development. Moving on from that, because it was very much forgettable for me. And then we get into what I want to get into, the Busta Rhymes tribute. You know, he got the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Marlon Wayans came out there, introduced, talked about how he wanted to get leaders of the new school on Living Color and all that stuff. Damon Wayans didn't know who he was, whatever. Baby, when he said that story about how, you know, Busta, he'll be all up on you like, da, 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 da. Either he said it about his breath stinking or him just spitting all up on you. He was like, you just take it. You don't say that, you just take it. And when Marlon started blinking like, I mean, you ain't have to do that to that man like that. It was funny as shit, you know. And so they do a little package on him, and I was so glad to see Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is a nigga. I just want y'all to understand that, all right? They see Mariah Carey. She said, you know, everybody knows that. This is Mariah. Everybody knows that Annie Up is my song. I said, girl, that's what it is. Okay, I would never forget when Mariah Carey was up in State Property too. And she told Damon Dash, nigga, you finna go give me some more. You finna take me shopping, bitch. Because that bitch spilled some goddamn water on my motherfucking Milano Blahniks, bitch. Okay? I said, all right, come on, bitch. Like, Mariah Carey do give me the little prissy hood, the little prissy girls that date hood niggas, okay? So when I seen her in State Property, I was shocked for all of 2 seconds, and I said, yes, it looks about right. It looks about right. But you know, Mariah Carey love her nigga. She love her hip hop. So I was here for this. Baby, if you give it to me, you know what you want. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that. I love that. I said, come on, Mariah, because Mariah was the one. Mariah was that pop girl that the white people love, and she had no problem putting niggas in her videos and on her songs, and I appreciate her to the death for that. Okay, and and then you know you had Janet Jackson. Oh, that would have been so decent. That would have been so decent if they could have came out there. They could have did. And then they did Mariah Carey and his song. Oh, that would have been so decent. But I know Janet was on tour. She finishing up the last of her tour now, so she could come out there and do that. I don't know what Mariah doing, but hey, she probably busy working on a new album. I'm waiting for it. But you had different people talking about him, of course, and I was just like, good, good, good. And then he came out there, you know, Swiss Beats actually presenting him with the actual award, and him and Spliff Star. I said, I'm so glad that they still friends. Spliff Star is like, you got Flavor Flav generation of hype men, and then you have Spliff Star. Those are the two best hype men ever that I know of my recollection, okay? I said, you know what? You do what you gotta do. That's a friendship that's solid right there. He gets out there, you know, like I said, Swift Beats give him the award. Busta came up there, you know, he talked about his kids. He talked about how he left the leaders of the new school, where he was kicked out. He never wanted to go solo. He was, you know, because that meant he had to come up with everything. He was okay with just doing a 16-bar verse, so that was just it. You know, he had to do what he had to do to feed his kids and all this stuff and all of this. And he was just giving a backstory. And I was just like, this is cool, this is informative. And at one point I thought it was about to be done. But baby, when he said, I ain't even gonna lie, I wanna cry right now. And when he actually broke down, I said, you know, it just made me forget about a lot of the shit that he done said, you know, because in his later years, Busta became a little problematic, okay? But I was just sitting here like, oh, y'all know how I feel when black men start crying, especially in they sensitive and they emotional in his happy tears or whatever. You know, I was just like, oh my God, I'm a sucker for it all the time. Thank God I don't like dick, because, bitch, the way I would have been trapped up, and I would have been a bird-ass bitch, and I probably would have been a Cardi B. And what I mean about that, I would have been a Cardi B, I would have been a JT, I would have been all you bitches that get into it with your nigga, because that nigga done cheated, that nigga done did this, that nigga done did that, and you done cussed his ass out, and you right back with that motherfucker 2 days later. That probably would have been me. I'm not even gonna sit here and fucking lie to y'all. I'm really telling y'all, if I was straight, I would have been a bird, bitch. It would have been a problem. It would have been a fucking problem. I think they know it. I think they know. And that's why they said, no, bitch, you gotta fucking be gay. And I said, you're right. But I could be a bird bitch for a bitch too. And I have. I could tell you a couple stories. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. Somebody offended the fuck out of me by saying, you think you think you like somebody? I said, now how the fuck you gonna ask me some shit like that? Bitch, I think about telling y'all that. Y'all gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck? But anyway, so you get that, and I don't even know what I was talking about, but we gonna get back. Yeah, Busta. He talking about that. Girl, he cried. He give us a little backstory, and then he gave them. He told these motherfuckers, y'all need to stop this beefing shit, bitch. Okay, mind you, he said they giving me 2 minutes. They said 2 minutes. You know, I'm gonna see how much I can get in 2 minutes before they turn the music on me. I said, bad you, I'm looking, and I'm pretty sure he was up there for a good 10, 15. Okay, he was up there for a good 10. I said, oh, where the music at? They ain't play the music on nobody. I said, y'all better not. Okay, let these motherfuckers have fun this time. You know, they did that, bitch. And then he was like, he was like, hey, y'all up here doing all these beefing and shit, you know, making the value go down and all this stuff or whatever. Y'all need to stop that. And I felt like he was talking to Jim Jones and Pusha T. Y'all look it up, and y'all should already know the issue that's going on with that. I feel like Jim Jones made the issue just to make an issue, just to get his name back out there on the rap front, you know. But hey, it is what it is. When he finally got the fuck up off the mic, Okay, came back and then Annie up, kidnapped that fool. You know, he did Annie up, and then Remy Ma came out there. And I said, God damn, Remy. Remy, you say what the fuck you want about Remy. Remy make me so mad. You wanna know why Remy make me mad? Just about everybody make me mad for different reasons. Remy make me so mad because when she had that beef between her and Nikki, you had the momentum going where people was actually paying attention to you. You know, you put Sheetha out, it was cute or whatever, and you couldn't even ride the wave of that. You made me so mad, and you go to Love and Hip Hop, and that's fine, but instead of using that, bitch, we was waiting for the fucking album. Everybody was waiting for the album, and the album never came. But you wanna know what did come? A baby. That was fine, but we still was waiting for the album, because, you know, we like, there's a lot of people that get pregnant out here and they still put their music out or whatever. Girl, what the fuck happened all these years later and the album did not drop, you know? And I was just really mad. The momentum has stopped because you tried to put out a couple of things and it didn't really go nowhere outside of being with Fat Joe, you know? And it just made me feel some type of way. She dropped the ball. And I was like, look at that body, bitch. I said, look at, I don't know what the fuck Remy doing, but you don't have to like her. You could like her or not. That body was everything. Bitch was snatched, okay? I said, come through with that one leg out in that pantsuit. All right. That jumpsuit, I should say bodycon jumpsuit. And then they did, what's the scenario? I was like, all right, cool. And then he said, all right, fuck all that. And then he did his verse from Look at Me Now. Bitch, you should have had Coco Jones up there too, okay? Because she would have killed it. She really would have killed it. You know what I'm saying? Break Your Neck. Baby, Spliff Saw was all up in his face. I said, nigga, bag the fuck back. I get it. But I have to tell you all these likes and I'm sweating and then your body heat like really all up on mine and you just like this. I mean, he had his hands like this and his mouth was like this close away from him. I said, kiss the nigga on the cheek or something. What you gonna do? He was just like, I was waiting for Buster to turn and look at him like, but you know what? Buster used to it or whatever. But if you wasn't around where Break My Neck came out, oh my goodness, that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Then Give It to B, they did that. You know, it would have been real cute if Mariah would have came from backstage, but of course she didn't. And then I love the fact that he gave light and shine to the new girls, okay? After Give It to Me, Scarlett came out and said, this is New York, what the fuck I look like? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I like Scarlett, okay? Because it's different. We got so many women or so many people coming out just talking about their ass, rapping the same shit. And now we getting back to like that grittiness. And I love that shit because that's what I was on. You know what I'm saying? So I shout out to Scarlett. And then he did Touch It, the remix a little bit. And then Raw Digger came out there. I said, you know, Raw Digger, you a little problematic too. But it was nice to see your ass on the fucking stage, bitch. Get low, digger. I said, all right. I said, now where the fuck is Mary J. Blige? Y'all ain't filming Power Season 4 yet. Okay? Y'all ain't filming that yet. Where your ass at? You could have came out there and said, you know, your little verse or whatever. Mary does it for me every time. Mary really look like she's a nice person, but she also look like she'll beat your ass in a second or she'll cuss you out just for saying, hey. That New York shit, you know what I'm saying? And then put your hands where your eyes can see. Flip mode, the place to be. Y'all know. That was one of my favorite Busta videos, okay? Busta should have got, he was crying because he said it's about damn time. And it is. Like, he hasn't even got a Video Vanguard award from the MTV because regardless of how you may feel about him, and if he has, I don't remember. That's how long ago I got to look that up. I may be misspeaking. If he has, good for him, but it took too long to get it. If he hasn't, he needs to. Because he was on the par. You got Missy Elliott in her videos. Before Missy, it was Busta. Busta was putting them, they was putting back-to-back bangers out that just elevated the songs, okay? And I was very much here for it, you know? And then he had Corey LeRae come out with her Player song, which winds up the remix, where they remixed it and sampled it or whatever, put it together on TikTok. That sampled one of his songs. Put Your Eyes on My Hands Can See. And I don't care what nobody say. I like Corey. You know, she may be have her little moments or whatever, just like everybody else, but I do like her. you know, and I love the fact that she had her outfit on and it had different women rapper names on it, and she looked really nice. She looked really nice. And Bia came down because her and Busta got a new song. I don't know what it's called. I ain't even listened to it yet, but shout out to Bia to being on the stage. There it is. And then my girl, because he said, you know, he Jamaican, okay? And so, of course, all I can remember from that segment, that part, because he took it back to Jamaica, was when Spice came out there. Spice got a little thicker. I said, now Spice, what's going on? She said, girl, I'm finna pop this pussy. I said, you finna. And she said, yeah, bitch, just watch. And I said, what song you finna do? And then all of a sudden I heard, so me like it. Ah. I said, oh shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. If you a Spice fan, you know that. So me like it. Ah. And if you don't do that, you ain't real, bitch. When she pulled that goddamn leg up and she did I said, And the only reason why I felt that way because y'all know she had her little injury. You know what I'm saying? And she was still healing from her little hernia thing. And, you know, it's going to be played out on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this season. And I was just like, oh, so she feeling back together. You know, she going back doing what she do. Because that's what Spice be doing. Spice will put that leg up and she'll pop that pussy in a minute, bitch. And do a split and do pop and do all that shit, bitch. That's why I love Jamaican artists, okay? Because y'all be doing a lot of shit over there. Y'all be... Girl... When them motherfuckers be jumping on the women, bam, or the women be jumping and just falling on the men's crotch, I be like, God damn, how the fuck y'all get back up and keep on doing what y'all doing? It is dangerous. It's a lot, and I like it. It's funny. I was so here for Spice, okay? It was so nice to see her on the stage. And then, you know, he did a little bit of Pastor Cavassier. I think that's what it was. And did it without for him, you know. And then, you know, in Best International, the tribute was good. I love the tribute. I love a good tribute. Now, see, that's a fucking tribute, okay? Best International Artist went to Burna Boy, and then Dougie Fresh. They did the little dance breakdown at the end, different regional dances or whatever. And Dougie Fresh came out there and did the Dougie. Because he used to do that. If you know Dougie Fresh, that's where it comes from, okay? He used to do that back in the day, and they just hip-hopped it out a little bit more for the time, and that's how we get the Dougie, you know what I'm saying? And then breakdancers come out there, Kid and Play, old ass come out there, baby. I said, y'all ain't gonna ever leave that Kid and Play dance alone. That's what we don't know Nan song from you no more. We just know that dance, and y'all was looking real tag. Y'all was looking real tag. And not Tad like, oh, God, I'm out of breath. Tad like, I'm ready to go home. That's how they was like. Because by that time, girl, at one point, I had, you know, the show was on for so fucking long. And that's why this review is so long. Because y'all know I like to give details. I like to give opinions. And I like to break off and all this stuff. You know, y'all got a whole fucking week to fucking watch it if you want. But I had said, well, bitch, let me do my exercise. I ain't gonna just sit here and wait. I gotta get my exercise in. Girl, I did an hour's worth of exercise, okay? By the time I got through, it was still over an hour left. I said, oh my God. I thought this would have took down the time. And it's like, no, you still got an hour plus left. I said, fuck. God damn. And then, you know, like I said, Christian Cone came out there and did whatever the hell it was that he did. And then cotton candy, sweetie, go. Let me see that. Go to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now slide, baby, slack, come on. Now slide, baby, slack, come on. Now slide. I like it when they say, like, dip, baby, dip, come on now. And then y'all know the butterfly, it ain't the Tootsie Roll, it's the butterfly. No, bitch, it's the Tootsie Roll. It's the Tootsie Roll, okay? Moving on from that was a highlight for me, too. And then them French-ass boy came out and did the lean with it. You know. Baby, let me tell you something. The South had the dances on live. Because snap your fingers, do your step. Remember the Yin Yang, not the Yin Yang 10. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and the Young Bloods, and they did the snap your fingers. And what else was it called? Do the Pool Palace. Oh, bitch. You know, of course, Soulja Boy and Crank That Soulja Boy, Crank That Superman and all that shit. And when they had DJ Unk come out there, now walk it out, now walk it out. I said, bitch, I used to play the fuck out of DJ Unk's album, okay? And then they do the stanky leg, you know, and it was this white girl that they put the camera on. I said, bitch, who the fuck is you? It was little sprinkles of white people up in the audience. And did y'all see that couple? It was like this white guy and this white woman. They was standing like this. I said, oh, they was giving a little bit more energy than everybody else. I was really upset about that. I said, now how the fuck they gonna come here and show out at our shit and we sitting here looking like dum-dums? I said, And of course they ended it with swag surfing. Okay. I said, baby, y'all ain't gonna get a wobble. Y'all remember when a wobble was wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby. Everybody named Bobby used to do the fucking wobble at one point. Where the fuck is Vic at anyway? Girl, y'all could have put the little cha-cha slide up in there. Y'all could have put Tamia dance up in there, but y'all just don't know that shit. And baby, let me tell you something. Now, I know the electric slide. I know the cha-cha slide. I know the fucking wobble, okay? We know how to swag swerve. You know what I'm saying? We know how to Dougie. We know how to stanky leg, and we know how to crank that. But bitch, the Tamia slide, I just gonna have to sit that one out and let everybody else do it. Cause baby, I ain't that coordinated, I realize. I just can't get it. I cannot get it. I be trying. And I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Do we go this way, or this way, that way? No, I just can't get it. It's a little bit too much conflict. It's too many steps for me, okay? And I be seeing people doing it. I be real jealous. I be like, so you think you better than me? Anyway, that was the BET Awards in a nutshell. An hour and fucking 25 minutes, but it's a nutshell. I reduced it, bitch. No host, no fucking real transition. Okay, girl, y'all could have had MC Light come down there and fucking host, okay? Y'all could have brought her back out the booth, you know? But hey, it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. What was your highlights? And did you even like it? I was fine with it. I didn't expect much this year. I didn't. So I was fine with it. But, you know, I'm going to tune in next year as I always do. And hopefully next year, bitch, I'll be on fucking time. Okay? I'll see y'all asses later. Peace.